Hey, what's up everybody? Mike Lazarecki here, and today we are going to talk about doing some more pro photo editing on your phone on the fly. Let's do this thing. So have you ever been out there shooting photos with friends or by yourself and you catch something that you wanted to edit and post on social media like right now? Me too. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about my favorite free iPhone app to be able to do some more pro style edits on photos that I'm taking while I'm out there, and do this all on the fly and be able to post to Instagram or wherever pretty much instantly. The app I'm referring to is Snapseed. Now this is not a sponsored video, this is just an opinion video, I guess. But Snapseed is really a great free option for anybody who wants to be able to do these kinds of photo edits on the fly in a quick kind of way and have a lot of options to work with. The nice thing about Snapseed is that it's free and it's available on both Android and iOS, so there's nobody who's really going to be left out here. If you want to follow along, go ahead and download the app now. Seriously, do it. I'll wait. It's cool. Got it? Okay, let's move on. Once you have Snapseed downloaded, then you need to be able to get an image from your camera to your phone. Now, obviously this app works just fine with photos that you take with your phone as well, but the whole point here is that we're photographers and we're out there taking images and we get something we really want to edit right then and there. Hold on. And we don't want to have to pull out a laptop or go home and plug an SD card into our computer. So in order for us to get one of those images onto our phone, let's dive down real quick and take a look at how to do that. We need to get an image from our camera to our phone. In order for us to do that, what we need to do is actually turn on the camera, go to our image review, decide which image we're going to use. Actually, I think that first one will work. Then we're also going to need to open up on our phone the Sony Imaging Edge app. Now, most of the camera manufacturers have their own app for these cameras to be able to wirelessly transfer images. On the Sonys, this FN button is the button you want to use to be able to trigger the camera to send the image over to your mobile device. So if I press that, send to smartphone, click on this image. What we want to do now is tap on A7R Mark III on our phone, click OK, join, and we want to look for a little start icon. There it is. Once that start pops up, you can click that and it'll say copying, which means it's going to pull the image from the camera. Once it's done, it'll say items copied. If you click OK, now you can go back to your camera roll and it'll be the first image in your camera roll. So now we can dig into Snapseed. Now once we have our image on our phone from our camera, we need to go ahead and open up Snapseed. Now in the middle of Snapseed, you want to tap anywhere to open a photo. We want to go find our photo that we opened up. And now you can kind of see sort of a familiar interface here. You have several different filters along the bottom here that allow you to just throw a quick look onto the image, much like what you would see in Instagram. Other than that, you have several other options here. Some of them are still like canned filters, like vintage or grainy film. All of these filters I think look pretty cool. But if we're looking for a little bit more granular control, we can go into Tools, hit Tune Image, and now we start to get into things that, you know, if you use Photoshop, Lightroom, Capture One, any of those, you'll start to have a little more familiarity with them. So you can adjust your brightness, your contrast, saturation. Not sure what ambiance is supposed to be, but you can adjust your highlights and shadows, pop a little warmth in there, hit the check mark. What's nice is it also gives you other options that you would be familiar with. Along the top there you have Tune Image, which we already messed with, Details, which is like sharpening, Curves, White Balance Control, your cropping. Below that you can go to Rotate, Perspective, Expand. Expand's kind of cool. It doesn't always work, but it kind of does like a object aware fill to be able to expand the outside of the image if you wanted to make it a bigger image. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Still pretty cool though. Selective, where you can make selective adjustments, and a brush tool. So aside from all that, we can go ahead and go into our curves, throw on a cool little contrast curve there. Maybe go back into our tools, click on Vignette in the lower right, give ourselves a vignette. That's kind of an extreme one, but whatever. We can pinch to zoom to be able to change where. We can tap and change where the center point of the vignette is as well, which is nice. That looks fine. And then when we're ready to export, we can click on Export in the lower right. What's cool is this gives you options to be able to share directly to social media, open in another app, or save different versions of this. Usually I choose the bottom option to export, and it creates a copy with permanent changes. I do that, and that gets put into my camera roll, and I'm good to go. Then I can just open up my camera roll, and the newly edited image is right there, ready for me to post on Instagram or anywhere else. So one of the things I really like about this workflow is how quick and easy it is. It really kind of speeds things up for me. If I'm out in the field and I happen to run across an image that I can't help but want to post right then and there, or let's say you're at an event and you have taken a photo of the event and you want to try to keep that as up to the minute as possible on your social media feed, you can go ahead and edit an image and make it look a lot more pro than straight out of camera, and be able to upload that to Instagram or Facebook or wherever it is that you upload your images right at that moment. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please hit that thumbs up, consider subscribing, and let me know in the comments if you want to see more stuff like this on my channel. But yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Later.